make some changes and adjustments, and then go right into some scheduling?
Yeah, it's been good. I think this one was a little more welcome than the last time we had a week off, just to give our chance, our bodies to heal a little bit, and then experiment with different lineups and things like that to see what we can do going into Minnesota. But I think the couple of days off was welcome from our players, and so we've had two great days of practice these last two, and we'll take another one off tomorrow and then get ready on Saturday.
Do you have any advantage because Minnesota's going to be playing 3 games in 4 days? Is there any advantage for you?
I think it's perspective. I think that you can look at the perspective of not having to battle off some of the rust from not playing. So that could work in Minnesota's advantage, but also you can look at the reverse of us just being well rested and coming into it healthy. And so regardless, it's going to be a tough matchup for us. It's going to be a good physical game, and so that's what we're looking forward to.
And Coach, the last time you guys had almost about this many days off from game plays, you guys went 0-3. So how do you guys kind of maintain getting the rest for the players, but also not losing that momentum?
Yeah, I think that we've over the last 4 or 5 games we've been a little different team than that start of the season, and so I think we're figuring out kind of who we are a little bit, and understanding the type of focus and energy and effort that it takes to be in these games. And I think a lot of it is again, being able to take care of the basketball offensively and being connected and communicating defensively. And so those things we expect to translate over no matter how many days we've had off. So, if we can stay in tune to that, to what as we have been the last few games, I think we'll be in decent shape.
Coach, I was looking at Ariel's shooting splits, and her mid-range percentage is actually higher than her layups. When you look at that, do you say you should just keep taking mid-range, or what do you say?
No, I think we still want her to put pressure on the rim, but mid-range is kind of where she's lived at her career. And so we definitely, we came into the season wanting her to be more aggressive, attacking the rim as well, and shooting more threes as well. But mid-range is her bread and butter, so we don't want to take that away from her game. We just want it to be within the flow and the rhythm of the offense.
Have you just been talking to her these are the ways we want you getting to the rim and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we talk frequently about that, and a lot of it, again, is how we're able to space the floor around her to allow her to get to those spots so that it's not a crowded area when she gets there. And I think we've done a decent job of that as well.
Coach, you talked about your team playing to complete 40 minutes. How did you feel about the team on Sunday being able to kind of pull that game off for you guys?
Yeah, I thought it was good. There's obviously going to be moments of momentum for the opposing team, but how you battle back from those and not let mistakes compound on each other. And I thought that we did a good job of managing the third quarter run that LA gave us the other day and being able to bounce back from that. And so, I was pleased with our overall effort and have been for the last few games.
Coach, last time you all played Washington, it ended up being a longer than 40-minute games. How are you thinking about, being able to keep them contained going into, Tuesday?
For Washington?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Can't do it. Can't look forward. My focus is completely on Minnesota.
Coach, your team has obviously went through some adversity, losing Courtney. Now you guys are playing without Camila. Just seeing the way they've developed over these last couple of months, is resiliency something that comes to your mind when you look at this group? I know that you're looking for the identity to be gritty and selfless, but is resiliency something you consider this group?
Definitely. I think that a lot of teams that would have been battled with the type of adversity that we went through this early part of the season, I think could have folded a long time ago. And so I think it speaks to the character of this team, the toughness and the resiliency of this group, both staff and players, to continue pushing, to continue to keep the big picture in mind. And for us, it's just about getting better each day. And so we understand that. We approach each practice day with that mindset, and we look for that to carry us through moving forward.
Coach, how have you felt about the progression of Angel basically taking what the defense has given her in these games?
I think it's been great because it's been a balance of taking what the defense has given her, but also kind of imposing her will at times as well. So her being able to pick and choose those moments has really helped us thrive, especially from an offensive standpoint. Whether that's her putting pressure on the rim or her being a facilitator and finding others. She's done a little bit of everything over the last week or two, and so it's been great to see. Obviously, the numbers are amazing that she's putting up, but they're also contributing to us being in these games and winning. And so she's just been so open to doing whatever's asked of her, and she's starting to find her rhythm and her spots in those moments. So.